Hi, this is Ezekiel, founder of Asia Forex Mentor. So in this video, I'll be revealing what I do on a weekly basis, and I'll be sharing my analysis for this week, which is the 24th of August 2015. So you can refer to this video throughout the week to spot for trade setups. The analysis in this video will be my trading plan for the week. So in my weekly analysis video, I'll be sharing pairs that have a possible setup for the week or pairs that are worth taking note. So last week itself, I mentioned we talked about the dollar CAD, and I did mention about it heading up, right? Since the previous week itself, there is a pin bar, and then there you go, it did shot up nicely last week, and then it shot up further today. So if as we can see, here was the area, and then it shot right up and it broke through the all-time previous high that is in the 3rd of August 2015. So if I can put it on the weekly, for example, weekly time frame, let's just do it on monthly. Okay. So it has also broken through. So here was the previous high in 2009. So it shot right up, and I mentioned about entering over here, and it has already broken through the highs of 2009. So the upside for the dollar CAD seems to be, let's see, where would it probably go next. Okay, it's kind of stopping over here, as we can see, is because there was a lows over here in 1996 and 1995, right? The lows in 1996. So that is the reason why after breaking through the highs at 2008 or 2009, right, it shot up to hit a low of 1996. So it's probably going to stall around here before heading up some more. And then when it goes next, then probably the next level would be, let's see, will be kind of at the highs over here, the highs and lows over here, which is somewhere here. So all in all, the dollar CAD did well last week, and is going up. So I expect it to probably hold a little while around this area. So the next thing is, last week was a was a massive sell-off, right? In the not only in stocks, right? There was a massive sell-off. It dropped by a lot of percent, more than 5% in last week itself for the Dow Jones, right? For the S&P. So it's a massive sell-off, and then probably there is a lot of frantic selling from this week onwards, which is the reason why last week itself a lot of pairs spiked, and even today itself, right this morning, the Euro USD has already spiked right up towards the top. So it could seem that there could be a lot of there could be a fear in the market where everybody is letting go, and that could affect the USD. That could affect all the major pairs. So the USD with the frantic selling could probably hit down, right? And then which could push the euro up. So, and then we could also see the Aussie dollars, the New Zealand dollars, all these heading down even further, right? So let's just talk about the Euro USD first. Euro USD, it is now, it formed 3 strong bullish bars from last week itself. So which is what started the last week, where it caused by the explosive movement in the stocks and in Forex as well. So it is shot right up, and right now is hitting towards the high at May 2015. So if I look at the weekly time frame, what we can see here was the overall congestion. It keep getting held back by the highest point, which I mark as 1.14678. So here was the area where price keeps trying, but keeps getting rejected. So it does seem that it's trying to break up from this level this time round. So with all the panic selling in the USD, this could actually shoot right through. So right now for the Euro USD, it's right smack at the highest point, and it's also getting blocked by the Bollinger. So from what I see, it's probably going to hold a while, and then it may eventually shoot through. Once it goes through, then the upside, the next area where it would stop would be, if I can, let me show you, would be the next low. So if I go to the monthly time frame, would be the next area where it would stop. So if I look at the most recent low, would be 1.18843, which is the lows at 2009. So here will be low, but prior going to there, there will be a next stop. So if I look at the next low where it will go from this moment onwards, would be the lows over here, which is in 2005. So this is this would be the area where you probably stop. So from the highs over here towards the top, there is 144 pips, right? And then so there's still some room for this to run as well. Yep. So this is Euro USD. So next pair, the Canadian yen. Canadian yen, let's just see. Canadian yen is right now, let me remove all this first. Yeah, it's right now testing all the previous low. So it's testing all the previous low. So this pair looks at, if I go to the weekly time frame, if we can see from here, was it was since 2012. So it broke through and keep testing. So this time round is testing right smack at the lowest points once again at the Canadian yen, and it's also right smack at my white line, which is my 365 moving average. So it's probably going to hold a while here, and once this does break through, it will mark a downtrend for the Canadian yen. So if it goes down, then the next stop where it might probably head to would be the which is my line over here, which is the orange line, the 365, and the orange line 150, and the white line 365. So here could be the next area where it might stall a little. But all in all, once Canadian yen breaks through, it should be going into a downtrend, going to next the previous zone. Here will be, I will mark this as the lows, and here will be the highs. Let me just delete this. Yeah. So here will be the lows, and here will be the highs. So once this does breaks through, it is going back into a downtrend. So next pair, Aussie yen. Aussie yen would sentimentally is pretty weak because it's highly related to China, right? So if the massive China sell off, right, Aussie is going to be affected as well. So yes, all in all, it is breaking down and is hitting the Bollinger Band on the monthly. So that's the reason why it's kind of stopped over here. But if you go to the weekly time frame, it has already broken through the 365, and it's trying to break through the in fact, this is just one day by itself, today on Monday. So it's going to hold a while here as expected, because it's meeting this rejection level for the first time. But all in all, I feel that after holding a while, it may eventually plummet through even further. Right, so this is my analysis for this week. I'll see you all next week.